Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm actually shooting with the Fuji X-S20 today. Let me put this away. And I'm actually super glad because I was able to get an adapter to mount all of my Canon glass to this Fuji, and I'm pretty happy about that. So I took the camera outside today. I took it to Braamfontein, Johannesburg, for those who know South Africa, to try out a new stuff, some slow-mo as you see here, some photography, especially on the street. I feel like Fuji is one of those cameras that you really need to experience on the street. I don't know how this is the autofocus. If the autofocus is bad, it's not my fault. It's definitely going to be the fault of the adapter. I've put it on manual focus because the focus, so I focus myself here and then I put it on manual, but I think I'd put it back to auto focus, and it's really wonky, right? So the autofocus is super wonky. So if it's on, we are back on autofocus. It's okay right here, somewhere there. It's okay. Let's move back a little bit. Mind you, I'm shooting on a 50mm lens, and Flog2 doesn't really kindly take onto autofocus pretty well. So I'm on a 50mm lens. I'm pretty far away from the camera, you know, it's a crop sensor, but I was slapping a 24mm as well just to see how it reacts. But I wanted this depth of field, and then yeah, it looks okay. So I'm using the Nifty 50 from Canon. I adapted it here, and yeah, it's so far with the photos that I took. Yeah, it was okay, but it wasn't as fast as I would have wished for it. So you guys know I have XT2, so I also tried on the XT2. This is Flog2. I have to put the ND filter because the minimum ISO with Flog2 is 1250, which I don't understand from Fuji. But yeah, you do what you gotta do. So how was the autofocus though? That is my concern. Oh, it's working. It is working, but it's a bit slow. It is working, but it's a bit slow. Just that I'm very far away from the camera, so I can't really say if I am in focus or not. So yeah, welcome back to the YouTube channel, guys. But I believe I am in focus. So the image that I'm seeing there is very creamy, and I hope when I'm able to grade it, it looks really, really good. So this is the before and after of the image, for those who like it. I'm using the Alexa lights built in onto Premiere Pro. That's what I use as the best lights when I edit Fuji. And I feel like it just gives me, I wish I could afford the phantom light, but I can afford them, but I just don't think I need them to that point because I don't do a lot of videos right now. But yeah, let's say maybe a wedding will be able to give me those phantom lights. But nevertheless, so I've had this camera for a week, pretty much like a week, 6 days, and I have mixed opinion about it. I think you've seen my previous video where I spoke about it, and this is just like a follow-up because I've been using the camera per se. I spoke about the grip, I spoke about the technical stuff, but is it a camera that I'll buy for myself? Yes, definitely. If I can have it, maybe like a casual camera, because it definitely does punch above its weight, and that is something that I appreciate a lot. It is budget friendly in terms of your pocket. It won't really kill your pocket that much. And I think this is gonna be my next camera. So I was thinking about getting myself an XH2, but yeah, I think I'll change my mind and I'll definitely get myself an XS20 because, as I said, this camera is punching above its weight and it's really good, and because of all the features that you get. Can I use it for professional work? Definitely, I think I can. Mind it, I can't really shoot with it outside a lot, so on wedding days that is something that can be of concern for me, but I don't think it's going to be much of a concern because yeah, it's wedding season in South Africa and it's pretty hot. For photo, it's fine. When you do photo outside, even if it's hot like this, it's fine. Your only issue could be when it's really hot and you are doing videos. It doesn't have a record limit, which is good, but the limit itself is already that temperature, so you might need to get yourself that extra fan. I think Fuji really knows why they put that extra fan, especially for this, because the body is so slim, so small, and all the internals I think don't really cool off very easily passively, because it's a very small body, and it's probably requiring and drawing a lot of heat and making a lot of heat that can't really dissipate properly because of just the body structure and how the camera looks like. A very tiny yet very powerful camera. I think if you're looking for, if you don't really have a big budget and you're looking for something really good entry level, I think it's $1,300 in South Africa, in the US, and I think about 23,000 here in SA, which is a really good budget. If you're looking at the competition, can't offer even 10% of this what this camera is offering. Speaking of the competition, if you look at I think all the other brands have pretty good camera that can compare to this. Sony with his A6 series just released at 6,700. That is a really good offering, but I think it's a bit more expensive than the XS20. Canon doesn't have a crop sensor of this quality. I think they have the R8, either the R8 or the R10, one of them is, but they have the entry level. Fuji doesn't have entry level per se. Fuji doesn't really have any entry level camera. Is it hurting their business? No, but they're offering really good budget friendly cameras in the cameras for like this XS20, and that is something that, yeah, I definitely commend Fuji for. How's the autofocus? Is it hunting a little bit? I don't think it is hunting, because the autofocus on the XS20 is really good, and this is an adapted lens, and I think personally it looks really good. I will slap onto the almighty Fuji 18 to 55 f2.8 to f4. This, I always say, this is how you make a kit lens. The build quality on this lens is awesome. I have the other kit lens that's automatic, and I've spoken about it and I don't like it, and I've voiced my opinion about it. Yeah, we can't even say much about it. I'm not really gonna speak much about the Fuji recipes, because it's recipes that we are used to. I'll probably make another video tomorrow later on tonight. I'm gonna make another video about this camera, because I also want to shoot it in an environment where I'm controlling the lights, so forth and so on. But yeah, this is it for me for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.